Hello, my name is Cameron Wilkinson, and this is my final ETC 447 movie project. Hope you enjoy. Philosophy. My core belief is that a teacher's purpose in education is to discover students' strengths, weaknesses, and develop students who can think critically and produce students who interact with their peers, their communities, and society in a positive way. I want to motivate my students to think critically, set goals, and think for themselves. Differentiation can help along the way with providing each individual student with the support they need. Technology integration is something that has changed in my teaching philosophy and is something that can really help in providing students with abundance of options when it comes to portraying what they learned differently than just a typical pencil to paper. So I plan on incorporating technology in my classroom in almost if not every lesson, as technology is something that is really relevant in today's world. There also will still be options not to use technology if students do not want to. Now I'll be getting into the different IST standards for educators. The first standard is learner, and the definition of this standard is educators continually improving their practice by learning from and with others and exploring proven and promising practices that leverage technology to improve student learning. This being said, educators are continuously trying to improve their craft of teaching by learning from their peers. This can be done by attending professional development practices, joining different networks, and setting on personal learning objectives. This can be done through research from other teaching practices. The second standard is leader. As a leader, educators are constantly looking for ways to improve teaching and learning for students when using technology. Oftentimes, lessons are created using the UDL model to ensure that every student's individual needs are being met. In my future classroom, to meet the standard, I will provide scaffolding as well as allow modifications to any projects or lessons to meet the needs of every child in the future. The third standard is citizen. Educators provoke students to interact in a positive way while using technology. Teachers must create and establish appropriate and safe uses for technology. This means providing students with safe and reliable resources to use with technology. Teachers teach students how to be safe in the technology world. I plan to meet the standard by modeling with students how to be safe on the internet and also by providing students with the resources that they should be researching to complete work. The next standard is Collaborator. Collaborator teachers are collaborating with their colleagues and their students. This collaboration is used to create authentic learning experiences for students as well as expand their authentic real-world learning experiences. I plan to meet the standard by collaborating with my fellow teachers and students and fellow teacher students to improve my practice and discover new ideas together. The next standard is designer. This standard means teachers must develop lesson plans that are relatable to students and engaging while maintaining the needs of each individual student. I plan on implementing this standard by making my lesson plans more engaging and meaningful to students' interests while incorporating technology and providing accommodations for students in need. The sixth standard is facilitator. As a teacher facilitator, teachers are always trying to better students' learning by guiding and supporting your students. Students can take control of their own objectives and set their own goals, while as the facilitator will help support. Facilitators to meet the standard in my future classroom, I will help students by modeling and giving multiple different examples to help support. I also will give students clear understanding of what the end product should be by providing a rubric. The final is analysis. Teachers must keep data of students' progress to help determine students' growth or to see where a teacher needs to teach differently. To meet this standard, I will constantly taking data monitoring progress of each individual student to be able to reteach parts of a lesson meet individual needs.